dialogue surrounding President Barack Obama's performance and the Black agenda continued this past weekend when Reverend Al Sharpton and Dr. Cornel West engaged in a spirited conversation during NNPA's annual conference in Chicago.
Folk have been saying that Cornel West and I are going to have a showdown today. That is not true. We're not having a debate because there's nothing in this time that I think we can afford a circus act to entertain the media.
There's nothing wrong with getting resources from anybody, but never allow those resources to shape and determine the freedom of your soul to say what you believe.
They never, ever invited us in to talk about our issues. We always had to force issues. The problems are that too many of us have come out of the streets.
We send our students with that conception of just be successful, be successful. No, we want you to be great. No, we want to be successful. We want big money, fame, and power, and publicity. But to be great is to serve the least of these. No, that's played out. That's how you lose your prophetic tradition. That's how Martin becomes an icon in a museum rather than a figure in a vital tradition. That's what Brother Jesse was talking about this morning. That's why you saw tears in his eyes. The tears flowing was, this might be the end.
But in my recollection, the progressives, as we call it, never fought. The progressives didn't build a civil rights movement. The black church, black press, progressives caught up. We had just as much problem with the white leftist oligarchs as we did the right leftists. Because if they wasn't choosing the leaders or deciding who was the spokespeople, they would demonize us just as much as the other side.
You know what? You better learn something about old school, because that might be your survival too.
That's right.
But at the same time, we old school have to learn from new school. But if we don't keep it real, that's what the love is about. You can't talk about love if it ain't real. You can't talk about love if it doesn't have no passion. You can't talk about love if there's no sacrifice. And you certainly can't talk about loving black people if you don't make their suffering a priority.
For more news, video, commentary, and the Roland S. Martin Daily Podcast, visit RolandSMartin.com.